Hi, and welcome to the 21st episode of Soletalk. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about this week's releases, but also a new segment that some of you at least have been asking for on social media. But first I want to thank you guys that came to the All-Star game on Sunday. It was a crazy time for us. It was 2 o'clock at night, and actually some of you had to go to work or school in the morning, but I really appreciate coming and hanging out with us in the store. The pizza was good, cheesy crust is always a top 10 in my book, and even the Diet Dr. Pepper did its work. So it was a good night. It was a so-so game. It was kind of a little too much points for my taste, but you know, all in all it was a really good night, and I think we had two really happy winners of the NBA quiz. It was maybe a little too easy for them. Someday we might put it online, but it was 10 questions about the NBA All-Star game, the history and the records, and it was a good night all in all, and thank you guys for coming. Next up, let's just go right to this weekend's releases. First up, we got two Jordan Retro releases this weekend. The Jordan 12 Playoff Edition, you know, the black and white one, but in low. We haven't received it yet, so I can't show it, but it looks really good on pictures, and the leather seems to be super premium, so I think you should be on the lookout for those. We only get a limited pair, so we'll release some in store and some online, and be ready for that release at 9 o'clock on Saturday online. The Jordan 8 Alternate comes in a white, black and a little bit of red in it. It's they call it alternate because Michael should have played in it back in the day, but the jersey restrictions or what kind of shoes you were able to wear to uniforms were a lot stricter back then, so he wasn't allowed to wear them. But now they come in the Bulls colorway, and they even got the 93 etched on the heel tab, so they look really nice also. Kind of reminds of the pair released a couple of years ago, but they had more gray in it. This pair got more black in it. So same thing here, we got a few pairs ready in store 11 o'clock, but also a few pairs online at 9 o'clock, so check those out. The next pair is the Nike Kyrie 3 BHM, the Black History Month edition, and these kind of look similar to the first release, the all black ones, but there's some differences that I think it makes a big it's like a different kind of shoe actually. If you look at used to have those spikes on the heel. If I can zoom in, you can see this is another pattern. It's not any spikes, any plastic, it's just textile, and it kind of gives them a smooth look. We got the marbled outsole, which I think is a really nice look to give that white and black feel to it, but also in a the pattern makes it a little bit special, and you know, we like black and gold up at Solestory, so with the gold logo and the Black History Month logo stitched on the inside, I also think this makes for a really good look, and seeing to the popularity of the Kyrie 3 so far, I think this will be a big hit, so make sure you get your hands on these. They are online right now and also available in store. The next pair we want to show today is the Nike Air Force 1 LV8, and what's special about this? Not that much, but in my mind, and I'm kind of childish about this, I like these kind of gimmicks. I got the removable logo on the tongue. Basically, that's all there is. You know, they got a logo stitched underneath, but you really want to use this one made to look like a wooden patch actually, and you got the small coloring on the back. This comes in all white and black with the same tanned detailing on it. Really nice old school Air Force outsole. Got a little bit of a extra thick leather, and you can see kind of the pattern and the thickness of it here. A really nice look, and they should be available both in store and online within days. They just now we invented a new section of the Soletalk. It's been time for an update, but it's the book report, and a lot of times we put a book related to the shoes or the happening. If it's a Dean Smith book or a Jordan book or whatever, we'll be putting up on the Instagram, and people has been asking more and more about the books and where you can get them. And unfortunately, we don't sell books, but we do buy a lot of books, or at least I do. And there's one book I would like to say I got it for Christmas, but I bought it for myself for Christmas. But it's a AI book by Gary Land, and it's enormous and it's really heavy, but it's one of the most fascinating books about not only AI but basketball in the mid-90s and 2000s that I ever bought or seen, and I really think a lot of people have been sleeping on this. And it's like I said, it's a photographer called Gary Land. He was working with Reebok for I think 8 or 9 years and was part of the Iverson team and kind of was his main photographer for those years. Did all the commercial shoots and followed Iverson both privately and on the court for those years. And it's, I don't know if we can tell on camera, but it's a lot of nice pictures and graphic design and detailing. And you know, if you like Iverson, like, well, I guess most of us do, or all of us do, you're gonna love this book. It's got a lot of nice stuff to it. And if you want a coffee table book, you know, your wife is talking about getting that Arne Jacobsen book, and this is the one you should be displaying on your coffee table. You know, just look at the pictures. The quality of the paper is really thick, and they got these nice little spreads, and you know, with his disciples at the table, and nice quotes about teammates, coaches, himself, of course, his family, people working with them. It's really nice stuff. And just seeing the finger bands with the 3 on it kind of brings you back 15 years and right into the Philly era. So this book by Gary Land, I can really recommend it. It's available, I think garyland.com is the easiest way to get it, and also on the Amazon and those kind of places. But the Gary Land AI book, of course. And while talking about AI and his big smile, we got some pairs of these questions left. I can't believe they're still sitting here in our warehouse. Maybe they got lost on the webpage or something, but we still got some pairs left, and this colorway is awesome, and I would hurry up and get some, because now we got a great deal on them also. So check them out on solestory.se. And that's all for today's episode. Thank you for watching. I also want to remind you guys, every soulmate is invited to the store on Tuesday the 28th. We're having a soulmate party to celebrate the first year of Soulmates. Of course, there's going to be some great discounts in the store, but also a chance to hang out. The 51st there, we'll get a great gift bag with, I'm kind of biased in this, but I think it's some great stuff in that bag, so make sure you get there early. It starts at 6 o'clock at the Regeringsgatan 26 store. And you need to RSVP on solestory.se/soulmateparty. Just go in there, sign up, make sure if you want to bring a friend, a wife, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever you want to bring, you can bring him, but you need to put him on the list so we can make sure we got enough space for everyone. And also it's Fat Tuesday in Swedish, where we eat semlor. So of course we're going to have some Solestory semlor available for you guys. So make sure you get down to the store on Tuesday. If you can't make it down there and you're a soulmate, you already got the email, you got some great offers for you right now. Make sure you use them. They will expire within a couple of days. So use the code in the email and make sure you sign up if you're not already a soulmate, and we'll take care of that. Thank you for watching, and remember to follow us on social media and on Instagram, where we're live feeding this right now at solestory.se, facebook.com/solestory.e, and at Twitter at solestory_se. Thanks for watching.